This week is condense, do a little bit of a vlog every day and then condense it into one.
Like a week-long one.
Have you ever watched the Michael acts?
Yeah, this is so cool.
They condense a whole week, don't they?
That's another thing you're doing, you're vlogging.
Yeah, I'm vlogging. Just to it's really good.
Yeah.
But I try and not do it too much so that it becomes like an idol.
Yeah.
So I didn't do it for a couple of weeks.
He's the man.
And I also don't want to just talk. Do it for the sake of talking.
Yeah.
So.
Me and Aaron should do your intro for your next vlog.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Why don't you just do it now?
Hi everyone.
And welcome to Tales of a British Christian.
Yay!
Yay!
So I've just finished in the gym. It was good. I had to push myself through it. I upped up 10 minutes. So every workout I do, I'm upping my cardio 10 minutes. So I got to 40 minutes today, which is really good. Started at 20. So, you know, double that. I've just seen my friend Ben in the gym, and straight away he was like, Hannah, I feel like we need to do an encounter evening, like a worship evening, and that's been on my heart as well. So I think we're going to do a worship evening soon, which is going to be really good. Oh my gosh, it is absolutely freezing. Like, my nan made me some hats, right? Like a couple months ago, and they're really, really nice hats, and now it's starting to become hat weather, and I'm going to wear them, nan. Don't you worry about that. If you got me on Facebook, you would have seen my post probably about, I don't know if you saw my post actually, but basically I did a post about how there was like some mini revival in Blakeham, and we was basically here in this room on Friday evening, and it was like a worship evening, and God just came and like was just doing so much. And like it finished, and you know we got in a car to go home. Me, Izzy, and our friend Anina, and yeah, we were just in the car, and then God just came so heavy on the car. It was just like vroom in the car, that so much so the Spirit was just so in that place in that car that we had to stop the car. And so we stopped the car like in Blakeham. And these two kids who are on bikes, these two boys, like came over and like knocked on the window, and they were like, "You're right, like what's going on? Are you okay?" And they thought we were drunk, and we was like, well, Nina said, she was like, "Oh no, we're just experiencing the presence of God," and they were like, "What?" And they were like, she was like, "Yeah, we're experiencing the presence of God," and she said like, "Do you want prayer?" And they were like, "Yeah, we're okay." And as soon as she got out of the car like all courageous. They like rode off on their bikes, except from this young girl. She kind of was walking away slowly. So Nina walks up to her, and me and Izzy were like sitting in the car, and she was like, "Can I pray for you?" And this girl said, "Yes, please." So they stood there in Blakeham, her with her hands out being prayed for. And then she kind of went off, but then all of a sudden about 20 of them came over, and they were like, what did you do to my mate? What's going on with my mate? And basically she started crying, and I said to them, I was like, "Is she crying because it's sad, or why is she crying?" And they were like, "No, she can just feel kindness." And then they started going, "Can you pray for me? Can you pray for me?" So literally we had like loads of kids asking for prayer, and Holy Spirit was manifesting really physically. So like there was a few girls we were praying for, and they were shaking, like their eyelids were shaking, and the other kids who were like more skeptical were like, "What are you doing to them? Like, what's going on?" And God was just doing deep stuff in them. Some of them were crying, and just receiving God's love and receiving truth. Like God was using us to prophesy and speak over their lives, and it was just amazing. And then the ones who were like skeptical and saying like, oh, you know, you lot are weird or whatever, then came up and said, no, can you pray for me? And it was just like this unreal thing. One kid went from going, oh, I don't believe in God, and then the next, like, after they got prayed for, they were like, I believe in Jesus. And so yeah, it was unreal. It was amazing, so amazing, and God was just incredible. So I'm just heading into town. I need to get some paper cups, some hot chocolate, some canvases, and what else do I need? I need to get some frames, some photo frames. So tonight we're doing detached youth work, so we're going to go out, hang out with some of the young people who are going to be around the park and stuff, to have some hot chocolates and just see how they are and stuff. And then tomorrow I'm teaching my art class, which I do every week at the Light Project, and we are doing the project on, like, basically about like seasons and stuff, and just basically creating a piece of art for people who are struggling in this season, because a lot of people have get depression when it gets to about winter time. So yeah, job done. Got everything I needed, so I'm just gonna go back now. I've been cooking a beef hot pot, so it's ready, so I'm gonna have my dinner and then I'm gonna get ready to go out. Can't see you, but
oh yeah, because mostly I'm black. But
no, it's not. It's because it's dark.
That's also why he does YouTube.
I can't see Tim either.
Why do I do youth work? I just like actually just being there for the young people and actually like let them have at least some kind of positive role model to look up to and talk to, because there's a lot of negativity around them. So the fact that I can actually just maybe be like a light, even if it's just in the mundane things about talking about their lives or whatever. If I could just be that kind of light, that's amazing. Yeah, that's why I do youth work.
That's so cool, man. Thank you. I've just got in from detached youth work. It went really well tonight. I just got such amazing youth leaders that are just great. So yeah, loads and loads of young people came out to the park, had really great conversations, and I think it's really good because we really get to see as a church what is going on with our local area. Like, 2 of us actually live in the area where we do youth work, so it's really good to get a taste of actually what's going on and how we can pray effectively for our area. So yeah, that was really good. And as we left, like, because it was so crazy tonight, we didn't talk much about God or anything, but literally I just said at the end, I was like, we're going to go and pray about you guys, like, go and pray for you guys, like, does anyone want prayer? And literally one boy was like, could you pray for me? And so yeah, so it was really nice. And yeah, feeling really blessed just for really, really amazing youth leaders and amazing young people. Like, oh, they're incredible. So yeah, I'm going to go downstairs and make my packed lunch. These are some strawberries and berries, which I left in my bag by accident. Disgusting. So yeah. Good morning. It's Thursday. Woohoo! I don't even know why I just did that. But I'm just on my way to the Light Project. We're starting off the day with a devotional, and then we are going into the art time.
Dead Northern Lions.
Is it okay to lift it?
Yeah,
That's beautiful.
it's a portrait.
That's wicked. I've only got a video.
Isn't that not particularly good because there's leaves behind
It's gorgeous.
That's like Gangnam style.
No, it is.
I could do that. I could do it. Oh, I don't know how to do it now. Oh, she's a
That was me clearing my throat.
Cool.
So
I do not want to be in this video. Just to let you all know.
she does really. She's fame hungry. She wants it. So this is one of my best friends, Izzy, and we've just spent the day together. We've still got the rest of the day and evening together.
Give me strength.
What have we done today? We had some chili con carne, and we oh, what did we do? We went to the drop-in, which one of our friends run. It's like for the homeless to come and have some food and to come and chill out and have chats and stuff. So we went there. Bits of dramas there, but it was good to be able to chat to lots of people. And then walked down into town, met Izzy's dad, had a little chat, met a guy in the art shop, had a little chat, and then we went to the cathedral.
Had a little chat.
Had a little chat. We've had chats with lots of random people today that we don't really know, which has been really good, isn't it? And yes. Izzy got a weird feeling in her tummy. Oh, there's Izzy's dad. Izzy got a weird feeling in her tummy when we was in the cathedral, and I was like, is this of God? She was like, yeah. And then we went and we met a lady who's a vicar priest, and she was really encouraging on my process of becoming ordained, possibly, and that was really nice. And then we met a guy who was a, what was he called? Verger.
Yeah,
Verger. He had a mace, and he said that it's like a tradition that if anyone touches the priest, he can hit them. So he didn't touch the priest. I didn't even shake her hand because I didn't want to be hit. So that's us. And then we're going to go back, and I'm going to cook dinner, and then we're going to worship at 7, meeting a couple more of our friends, and we're going to go and worship the Lord, which is always lovely. Oh my gosh, what an absolute week it has been. Just mixing my hot chocolate. It's been a bit crazy. Yeah. I think at the minute I'm in a real learning stage of life. Like, it's unreal. It's absolutely unreal just how much God is teaching me. And it's not easy stuff. It's really refining stuff, and actually, like, I'm not obedient. I've learned this week I'm not obedient to this refinement, and actually, what happens when I'm not obedient is it's like Jonah and the whale. It's literally like me being swallowed up by a whale. But God is so good, just like he drops Jonah exactly where he was supposed to be in Nineveh. It's like when I finally, like, just completely bow down and just completely give myself to God, then I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. So I'm learning a lot. I'm learning to have peace in times where I can't see where the light is at the end of the tunnel. And I'm learning a lot about myself, a lot about like the way that I've used certain things as a comfort, and they're being stripped away, and now it's just me, simple old Hannah on her own. And how much am I willing to not try and scrape for the world to try and find comfort, but actually run straight into the arms of God. That's what I'm learning about. And that's not easy. I'm talking like it's easy. It's really not. And I'm not even at the beginning. I'm behind the beginning. I'm like 10 miles away from the beginning of this adventure. But this is a Sunday. We're going into a Monday. And this week, coming forward, I want to set myself goals, like in God, godly goals. But I just think God brings order in life. Like my learning helper, she always says that, order in life. And one thing God's helped me to have order in life over is my eating. And, you know, I used to, like I've said in my past videos, like I used to have a problem with like being sick or starving myself. And then, so, and then it made me laugh because, like, you see that video and it's like, well, Hannah, you're, like, overweight. So, you've obviously done the opposite. And, yeah, I did the opposite. So, like, I lost loads of weight, like, in a healthy way. Went for a bad relationship. Super bad. I walked away from God. It was, you know, all drama. I need to do another video of, like, a future testimony because it's all a bit crazy. And then, like a lot of people do it. I know it's crazy, but like, a lot of people do it in all different ways. And I think for me, I used to control with food, so starve or overeat, starve or overeat. And so for like a couple of years, I just used food as like a comfort. And I've lost 32 pounds so far. And God's really talking to me about order in life over food, over lots of different things. I used to work for a gym and everything, and used to be super duper fit. So like restoring those things, and like it's going really well. So that's order in life over that, and so that's not a comfort to me. So when I'm feeling rubbish or I'm feeling anxious, I used to just binge, be sick, or just not eat. But now I don't have that as a comfort anymore. And so I think he's like taking away lots of different comforts that I've had in the world, and it's just him. It's just him. And I could go and run the opposite direction. I can go and run into the world and probably try and find some counterfeit like comfort. But actually, he's the only one. He's the only one. I just feel to read this. So, just to share with you guys, this is a Methodist covenant prayer. I don't know if I've just said that. I am no longer my own but yours. Put me to what you will. Rank me with whom you will. Put me to doing. Put me to suffering. Let me be employed for you or laid aside for you. Exalted for you or brought low for you. Let me be full, let me be empty. Let me have all things, let me have nothing. I freely and wholeheartedly yield all things to your pleasure and disposal. And now, glorious and blessed God, Father, Son and Holy Spirit, you are mine and I am yours, so be it. And the covenant made on earth, let it be ratified in heaven. Amen. It's just deep. Put me to doing, put me to suffering. Let me be full, let me be empty. I freely and wholeheartedly yield, surrender all things to your pleasure and disposal. Like, I think I'm getting to the point where there's nothing left. There's absolutely nothing left but him. There's no comfort I can take in. There's nothing that satisfies except him in this world, which is dark and messy and broken. And the only way that I can be a light is to follow Jesus. That's the only way. The only way I can make any changes is to follow Jesus. And even then, that's not even through mine or your strength. That is through complete God's strength. But if we want to be like the chess piece that's moved about by God's hands, then we need to surrender. We need to be still. Be still. And know that He is God. That He is God. So I didn't create this YouTube channel to be, you know, this like, oh, life is so perfect. Because it's, you know, it's not. It's really not. But God is good. He gives us joy. He gives us peace. He gives us ecstasy. Like, He gives us what we cannot find in this world. He gives us. And He doesn't leave us. And He's the same God today and tomorrow and forever. He's the same God. He's our hope. He's our anchor. We can trust in Him. And I just want to say that to you guys. Whoever is going through stuff and feeling like it's all in vain, it's not. It's not. And the thing is, I've learned over like the years of my life is actually looking back and seeing how many things have happened. He always turns it to good. He always turns it to good. And actually the worst times, the hardest times that we go through is actually equipping us. It's building our character. It's shaping us into a person that is glorifying God. And that is amazing. That is amazing. And along the way, we get to meet incredible people and do life with them. And it's better that than to be on standstill, living in the world and just taking from superficial, from counterfeit comforts, because there's nothing else but God to come for us.